I'm honored. I don't think it's luck. I think it's just more grateful. I'm so grateful for the people that, I mean, Betty Corday, oh my goodness, and Ken. I mean, they have to, you know, they had a vision, and thank goodness that the audience loved the vision. And that's why we're still on.
It's not just a show anymore. It's a legacy.
Exactly.
There's a certain amount of responsibility that you have now when you go into those hallways and you say those words into that camera. There's a 50-year-old story that's going on here.
Yeah.
So I think you take it a little more seriously.
Absolutely.
I know. Listen, I've done guest stars on TV shows, and they're great, and you play the character. But when I walk in there, like I'm Brady Black. I'm part of a family that has such heritage, and it's
absolutely.
I take it seriously. It's important to keep those characters alive, because ultimately it's the characters that people tune in to watch.
That loved, the people loved.
You know.
Yeah. This is gone. How many of these have you done? 12? There's 12? I mean, there's
don't know.
A lot of them.
I've done 7.
Anyway, I'm always amazed that they're here. You know, you go, oh my God. You know, how did they find out that they wanted to be here, that they want to meet you again? I mean, that says a whole lot. I mean, they're so loyal. They let you know when they don't like something, and they let you know when they like something. And
you stay away from Teresa.
Exactly.
I love it.
So it's like we write this. No.
We
we have fabulous writers now. Absolutely. We're so happy.
It's really easy to forget when we do our little show in Burbank how important these stories are to people.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry, I find myself repeating myself, but it just seems like it's a family heirloom that's passed on down the generations. And it's so terrific to see these little girls that you saw 7 years ago that were with their moms, and now they have their own daughter, and they're like, still loving the show.
Still loving it,
and
you know?
There's not a cooking show on TV that has that kind of generational power.
No.
I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
Or a talk
and I
show.
think that's the tribute to the success of Days of Our Lives.
Exactly. It's story and family and characters and the love of our work. I mean, I just think everyone on the show is so in love with what has happened in the past for 50 years. I mean, goodness gracious. Anybody who comes on the show as a guest, we treat them so nicely. I mean, because we're so happy. Come, you know. And it's lovely. I think that shows, and I think the audience picks up on that.
It's fun. It's fun to see these faces that I recall when I was, a teenager, and all of a sudden they're back, and there's the guy with the patch on his face again. I'm like, I know that. Oh my God, that's Patch.
Yeah.
And I'm working with him now, and so it's very nostalgic and interesting.
Home week. It's home week. That's what it is. I mean, you walk in the room and you go, whoa, I'm so glad to see you, you know, and they remember the things about you, like Stephen Nichols said to me, the first day he saw me, he said, oh, those eyes, they never change.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Neither does his leather jacket.
Neither does his.
He's got that same jacket on. I got to take him to Wilson's Leather. We got to get a new one. Not that one isn't nice. It looks lovely on him, but I'm just saying, the guy deserves a new jacket.
Oh, God.
I hope that eye patch is
or
different.
The patch.
He's wearing that same patch. Does he launder it? How do you clean a leather patch?
Lord. Oh my Lord, you're so bad.
You got to take that to the cleaner.
He's so bad.
But it's true. But the history of it, and these guys, it's like riding a bike.
Exactly.
These guys can be away from a show for like 7 years, but as soon as you see Bo and Patch together, it's like
there you go.
It's like 1989 all over again.
I know.
It's so terrific.
Those scenes in the jail.
Oh
my
yeah.
Lord.
Those two crazy dudes just beating each other up.
I know.
I tune in for that. But here's the testament to the show that I love. Back when you were doing the show, how many channels were on the air?
Well, there were 11 soaps, I'll tell you that.
There were 11 soaps, but as far as channels, there were
only
maybe
about
5 channels. Okay.
No
now
cable.
we have
No cables.
what? 1,000 channels, a plethora of channels.
Yes.
But there's still people out there that tune into Days of Our Lives with all the other, alternatives that they have.
The choices.
I still have so many people coming up to me. Been watching every day for 45 years.
Exactly.
So
I watched it from the first day.
Yeah.
That's what they'd say. Wow.
It's like the best,
my
healthiest drug you can have.
Exactly.
Be addicted to soaps. And
Yay.
these folks are. They're
Yeah, they
full-blown
are.
addicts, and we love it.
Yeah, we love it.
And we're the right people to talk about that.
And we love it that they love us. Yes. He's a consummate. He comes to work prepared. He gets upset if he doesn't get a line right, and I feel the same thing because I feel that we work so much alike. We're very much alike. We don't want to keep anybody waiting. We don't want to mess up. We don't want to, but he does work the same way I do. So I love him. I love him as a person. I love him as an actor. And God, am I lucky to work with him.
Would you like to be my manager?
Absolutely.
See, we do actually, we have the same work ethic, this girl and I. And she also has an extreme sense of courtesy. And I don't think no matter how many years you've been on a television program or no matter who you are, no one is above courtesy. And this woman is always courteous to cop number 6 that comes into the hallway. She doesn't matter who you are. She's nice to everybody.
He's gonna make me cry.
It's true though. It's true. You're never above courtesy.
Thank you.
And you're always courteous.
Thank you. Thank you. What a nice thing to say.